All right, guys. I'm pretty much picking up where I left off earlier. I have not actually taken any time. I just started the process of uh, processing my video and splicing it all together so I can put it out on YouTube. I was listening to it a little bit. My volume on a couple places were low, so I turned it up, see how that works. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Again, it seemed to be more consistent. Wasn't dropping off audios or having issues with that, so that's good. This is the start of day 7. I am going to run over to the bank. I'm going to check that real quick. One of the things I did want to do, I really wish I would have to set up my stuff. I need to store some stuff. And what I mean by set up stuff is I want to put this smaller bike over by the shelter over here. So I can use that as a go-between for fast travels here and there if I need to do that. So it's kind of a nice little thing to have set up. Do I need this many boxes? Nah. I'll keep that for now. Saves me some room. Because I do need to get some of these seeds, so maybe I'll just do that real quick. Okay, let's see here. I don't need to carry these two on me, nor that. Where did I put them? Did I put them up here? Yeah, why not? I don't need all the bait on me right now, or the fishing rod. Or the excess. Okay. Okay, what am I thinking of? Run over to the bank, right? But also move the other one over, so I have that available to do so when I need to. I need to repair that one up. Everything else is fine. Next horde night, I'll be trying to do fishing, but I need to set all those traps back. I need seeds. Are you kidding me? Wait, where did it go? I almost hit that thing with my axe. That was funny. I do need a bunch of seeds. Get seeds from trees too, as well as other things. So let's get this all going through here, clear it up again. Yay, only 2 seeds so far. Great. Doesn't seem to be affecting me too much to do the processing in the background. Second, I'm gonna check and make sure it's going. I don't actually have it up. Looking at it. Yep, it's still going. Does take a while to process it. I really need to upgrade my stuff, though. Oh, random wave guy drops me a depletion. And not a particularly good one either, but it is what it is. I'm gonna need about 12 seeds. Maybe 18. But yeah, I need to get my stuff all to +6 right now. Urgently. Before taking on the next boss. If not, maybe a little higher. How many seeds? 3 seeds. So terrible. I always notice that people use their good meat and their pig stuff just to raise their max satiety. And I don't find that a very good thing to do early on. Like I said, you can use those meats in the sets, and they're much more useful when used in the various sets. The food sets, that is. And there we go, another seed. Oh, missed it, I guess. Where is it? I know it was over here, wasn't it? There it goes. It's not like any of these materials are really going to go to waste. So, are you kidding me? I only have 4 seeds out of all this. Wow, stingy game. Way more bushes in the desert. I could go over there and try and get a bunch of seeds from there. Probably should. It's probably just wasting too much time doing this here. I want to at least get the farms going. I guess I can do that. Oops. Okay. And a couple of those going, and I'm out of seeds again. Gonna put things up. Where did I put that sulfur? Did I put it in this one here? Yes. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, I thought I had more fuel. Oh, I need to get rid of these, don't I? Where did they go? Just to check the vehicle for making this. Yeah, I still need way more tires and other things. Oh, no, did not want to do that yet. I just did it again. Okay. To upgrade, like I can't reforge this anymore until I get the blacksmith. I do that one, but most of what I want to reforge right now is over on this side, and that's going to take some leather. Oh, first off, disassemble this stuff. Oh yeah, I need to deal with those later too. But this is going to take some. Let's make a whole bunch of processed leather. Should have a good amount now of rabbit skins. Trim. And then H trim, some wolf skins. That'll work. And now if I come over here and do the reforge process on all of these. I need more tape. Lots and lots of tape. I take a lot of my rubber.
Maybe the zombies are getting used to your base and feeling bored?
That should speed those up by quite a bit, but I still need to get some duraluminum and some more copper wire. I also need the fish stuff. Lots more copper wire. But I do need duraluminum, and I don't know if I got enough magnesium. So, yeah, to make duraluminum, I need some magnesium ore. I can get some with breaking down tier 4 gear, but do I have any extra tier 4 gear? Not really. I got mostly just tier 3 gear and tier 2 gear. I can make some tier 4 gear, but it's probably better just to go to the mines. Yeah. So let's leave it at that. Is there anything else I can upgrade while I was here? That one, that one, that one. I'm out of pieces of iron. That's fine. That's not the big deal. Damage is not what I'm looking for. Could upgrade my armor, which I do need to do. And that's going to take iron, pieces of iron, which I guess I can get some of that going again. Oh, someone's knocking on my door downstairs. Okay. Disassemble iron ore. I got pieces of iron. But I also need to do some fishing. So let's do some of that. Can I upgrade this fishing puller a bit more? I don't want to disassemble. I want to reforge. Which is going to take fishing stuff. So let's do some fishing. Everything else to upgrade my armor and the fishing pole and everything else is going to take fish. So this is the most boring thing in the game, but it is what it is. Some people enjoy this kind of stuff. I really don't. So save. It's not that hard to fish. Just I need to eat. You hold down left click or the right click, sorry, and then hit your left click button. And then you just start the pulling process. By pressing left click. You won't get any clay out of this. You only get clay out of the actual natural water, but you get the fish that's in here. As long as that blue bar is on them. To upgrade, I need to get all the other fish. Which makes it a lot easier to fish. So I need to go fish for those fish. And those are out in the desert as well. Those other fish to upgrade with. Of course, you can just go buy them too, but the desert fishing village has those. They're a lot harder to catch though. So this gets boring to me. This is why I usually typically do this during the horde. When I get my base set up how I want it, which is pretty close to it now. I can just mostly AFK through the horde. At least I have in the past, and then just do my fishing at that point while I wait for the horde to finish. Also got to start making some of the trap modifications. Makes the hordes go faster.
Seems to be a captivating power in the beautiful movement of fish.
Yeah, wants me to make a fish tank. Now I caught enough fish. Yeah, if you take the angler occupation, your fishing time, I believe it's fishing time, goes down as well. That's needed, as well as the bar goes up. And in terms of the size, it's really not a huge difference. It's not that big a deal. I can get a little more fishing off of memory. Fishing time goes down, and that also affects damage to zombies. So that's a good stat to put into overall. Oops. This is why I bought the bait, so I didn't have to do this. I do need to craft the thing of bait, and I'm going to do that real quick so it's done. So I'm supposed to make a wooden fishing pole, craft it, craft it, craft it. Oh, there we go.
Great. Now that we're all prepared for fishing, let's get started. You've successfully caught a fish.
That's probably why I didn't have the quest to buy the fish from the kiosk, because I hadn't done it yet. Made those, the pole and stuff. Need a bunch of all the fish. It's kind of sad because the trap modifications, as well as the armor, takes a lot of fish stuff. And it's not exactly the fastest thing in the world to do. Oh, that should be enough to get me going. Most of the time later on when I need fish stuff, you just buy the fish stuff. It's just easier. Time-wise. Oh, you stupid bird went over. Okay. That's fine. I do need to trim some of this fish out. I got more angelfish. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with that.
Hey yo, as you probably know, the more items you have, the more complicated it becomes to manage them.
Didn't I get some process
when it comes
scales?
to enhancing your bag, I think it's a really crucial task.
Actually, that's right. You just
As
trim
I
them all out.
mentioned, your bag is an essential piece of equipment for storing
It's
the
the
materials
scales you
and
do.
items you've gathered or acquired.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now you've become capable of building a fishing spot.
Oh yeah, it asked me to do that.
No
I forgot
time
it's
to leisurely
quest for
go
that.
fishing, right?
I screwed up there. Need more process scales. Ew. Oh, I need more tape. Yay. As always.
The equipment you have
Crafted all
is
those
your
tapes
guaranteed
earlier.
survival.
See, I need rubber. Tape.
Oh, I like that you're really serious about upgrading your equipment.
Okay, I need more scales. I didn't want to have to do that, but I guess I will. Now, if you look, because I've upgraded the pole. What? There it goes. Because I've upgraded the pole, the bar, and everything else for it to be much easier. I'll just do a few more fish. Just so I can get my gear going. Why is it? What's going on? It's like not reading my left click. The game does that. It bugs up every so often. There it goes. Because I was having a hard time casting it a moment ago. And it wouldn't read my left click. There it goes. I see the bar is now much bigger. I've upgraded the pole, which is really the biggest part of this, is getting this plastic one. There's only 2 poles in the game. The wooden one, which you craft and absolutely stinks, and this plastic one that you buy. And there's a reason for it, because it has fishing bar size and fishing time. It does have the negative movement speed, but the other one just has fishing time. Doesn't have the fishing bar size. So as you upgrade this all the way up to plus 10, that fishing bar size gets to be pretty large. You, with all the research, which I already completed, which was under this whole angler. So this is already done. So this is maxed out. Plus, once I max out the fishing thing, it's really not that hard. After that, it's just mostly getting your memory up higher. When your memory is up higher, I mean, the amount of time you got to keep the bar on the fish is reduced so much that it's almost instant. There are food buffs as well that increase it as well. So that you can do that to speed this up as well. But as I said, I pressed the wrong button. It's not a big deal in terms of the fish, because you do need a bit of it, but then once you get all your upgrades, you don't need any more. And there's a point where it's, like I said, it's just more cost effective to just buy the fish than it is wasting this much time for each fish. How many do I have? I should do a few more. Now the next set of fish over by the desert area, that's the betas, the iranas, and whatever the other one is. They move really, really fast on this bar. They're just more difficult because that little fish icon you see on that bar just spams back and forth at a ridiculous rate. Didn't hit the button. I don't know why it does that, but it does. And sometimes even these guys have a weird jump to them. Like you just saw right there. They also take a lot longer in time-wise to fish with. These first three aren't that big of a deal. All right, let's go with that. See, the batteries are already back up. Probably need to stick in a couple of more. Unless you're putting the fish in a tank, you can just trim them all out. You will need to keep some of the fish's scales as non-processed scales. So if I look at this, I don't need the meat, but I do. I guess I got a lot of goldfish scales this time. So I will take the goldfish scales and then angelfish, and then reforge based off of that. I do need more copper wire, and I do not have that. So I can go get that real quick, but let me go and put the stuff up that I have. That's the meat, right? Yep. Let's put these in here for now. All right. What am I at right now? Okay, stuff is getting done and upgraded. It's all good stuff. I'd like to get this upgraded, but I just need copper wire, looks like, for everything. Magnesium, but lots and lots of copper wire. Now, if I look at my guy, I can get some of the coils on him. This stuff has all gone up. Sorry, that's what I was wanting to point out. So movement speed penalty's gone down, evasion rate's gone up. Now I'm at 3% for these, where I think these start at like 2.4. You know, it's not huge amounts, but it eventually ends up with 1 or 2 extra evasion rates when you get it all the way maxed out that you wouldn't have normally. Plus the movement speed penalty goes down, and then you do get more protection. So now these are at 13 and whatever. And then when I use the hardening process at the anvils in the mines, this is probably one of the only ones I would probably look for next to replace that, because it's at 35%. I'm leaving a lot of damage out there on the table with that extra missing 15%. I mean, this one's at 48. This one's at 47. These are both pretty good. This one's at 41. Probably can go a little higher, but man, just the amount of farming you have to do. And I got kids trying to get my attention. Give me just a second. All right, well, they didn't answer after knocking. Okay, copper. Where do I want to go for copper? First off, what's my game plan right now? I do need to continue the main storyline. I just need to get more resources, and I need to get more fish to upgrade the fish thing, so I can do some more upgrades after that. I do need to get the books out of the desert area, so it's the time to do the desert area. But I was looking for where my fuel went. It's not on this character, right? No. So let's do that real quick. Park. Oh, good. I see some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yep. Instead of 8, it's 6 now. Let's take care of some of these. Hopefully get some more copper out of them. You can get copper out of these, just rare. Let's see if there's any good food for sale over here. Not a darn thing. Okay. I did get everything out of there, right? Yeah. Things out of there. Get in. Oops. So I'm just going to drive this over there. Park it. And run back. A little bit of time wasted now, but it'll be a time saver later. Well, these guys are all starting to pop back in and spawn again. Some of them are. I don't know what's up with the spawn rate on the zombies. I do know that you can force it anyways. Like I said, if you're in a different zone, like if I'm in the desert zone, and the day takes over, so it goes from 23 to 0, right? Then everything in this area will respawn no matter what it is. So now, that's all taken care of. Let's see about getting some copper on the way back then. I believe it's still a higher chance on the nodes in the desert. I need more magnesium as well for the duraluminum. If I get a few of these upgraded here and now. With some copper wire. Before I go over there, that's even better. Just go ahead and eat that guy up. Speed. I don't need the protection right now. I'm just doing mining nodes. Hi. Hey, stop that. All right. Give me quite a few copper. I happen to get some more seeds. Oh well, more the merrier, right? Break some of these down again. Oh, there's a bird there. Did I just see a fox? Oh, I see another bird. Ah, the wrong button. Oh, I forgot I left that trap in there. Yeah, might as well break it. I forgot there's stuff that respawns in here. Well, I actually did not clear this all the way out.
The atmosphere.
Oh, part box. Nice. Eh. Don't really need that part piece, but whatever. Getting some decent loot right here. Oh yeah, the guards I don't care about. These not even in there anymore. So these guys have copper wire. Hitting them up. Oh, yeah, there's a bookcase here.
Arsène
I
Lupin.
don't know if I
That guy's
have that.
style is truly legendary.
I'm pretty sure I have the art award on.
You heard of Schrodinger's cat?
It should have been that one, right? Tactician, and this one is Novice Bodyguard, which I have both of those, so
Take it easy.
whatever. Yeah, I didn't clear this all the way out. The first floor is great because I had lots of medicine. But since I can clear these guys out ridiculously fast now, it's not such a big deal. I'm getting lots and lots of copper right now, so one spawned in there. Okay, whatever. Why wouldn't it take all of them when I clicked it? The T button, that was weird. So as I was saying, these rooms down here have a lot of pain pills, pain medication in these boxes, these little things. There's little ones and big ones. A few out of each of them. All right. I don't think anything was on sale in here. Let's check. Nope. Don't need anything anyways from there. Okie dokie. Getting a lot of pain pills is nice. Get out of the way. That's all mostly junk. It's just the first floor has all this. The other floors don't. Let's just drink one of these. Just to get it over with. It's not going to do much to me right now.
I feel something around us.
That and in this area, I'm not worried about anything really messing with me. I don't know why there's lockers full of ammo in the hospital, but whatever.
You hiding anything?
But everyone says the same thing when they come in here, so. They're medical bullets, right? The main reason was just coming through this area for all the copper. Okay, you can deal with that one. And then the... Can you die already? Oh yeah, I didn't shoot her, so there's no arrows. That's fine. Out of the way. That's everything on the first floor. I don't need to do all the floors. Not right now. I don't even know if I need to do it later. Okay, rotten cola. Yep, start barfing. Okie dokie. The last bit of upgrades done. See about reloading some of my automation with seeds. I don't know how many I got, but see about making a little bit of more food for food buffs. And the amount of stabs it takes. Oh, tier 1 mini wave guys.
I need something that can boost my style.
These won't be tier 1 for long. Only, that is. Alright. Kids bother me again in a second. Okay, wife is calling me. So I'll have to go deal with her in a moment. Yeah, I can get some of these. And I didn't have anything to harvest. The mini wave is going through my traps and dying. Oh. Okay, okay, that's all taken care of. Let's do some more upgrades real quick. Aluminum ingots. Okay, I can get those. Pigskin and tape. Alrighty. So now my stuff is all got some, good upgrades. Can I get this guy? What's the next for that? I needed duraluminum and tape. Okay. And why do I get that on me? I'll need a. It's weird. The next set, this stuff. Oh, I needed more tape, didn't I? To get the jackhammer going, I should do that as well. For the other mines. So let's just do that. Processed feathers. What do I have the most feathers of? Sparrow. I need another aluminum ingot. See if there's a blue one I can break down first. Yes. Let's do those first. And then... oh, more tape still needed. I don't have any more. Okay, now things are upgraded. Reforge, this still takes tape and duraluminum. Pigskin, pigskin. The only thing I can go with that would be tape. For the handgun. If I look at everything, everything should now be significantly more increased. 563, 64, whatever. That's at 100. That's almost at 100. That's almost at 100. Quite a bit per shot.
Body feels stiff.
That's a good amount per shot. So now I'm pretty well set up
But none of it seems useful.
for everything. I did use quite a bit of fuel. I don't know where it all went to. Do need to run to the bank though, as well as a few other things. So I will save it, then run all the way over there, and then probably end it for now due to the fact that I'm being called by my wife to go do stuff. It happens, you know. So I'll go ahead and make sure that this is filled up. Nope. 8. Make sure I repair it. Oh, whatever. I'll do that later. Didn't get
It's better than walking.
that damaged. Yeah, pieces of aluminum to repair your vehicles is the only thing I know that you have to worry about. Did I not go all the way out? There it goes. So I want to go to the bank. I really need to put a flag up for that, but whatever. Now I do want to get as many key cards for the third boss, and there's a very specific reason. Inside the dungeon, there are, I know there's one, I can't remember if there's a second one. There's at least one chest that will grant you a infrared sensor, and you do need the infrared sensors for drones. And it's just so much faster going on this bike. It doesn't handle as fast, or I say turn as sharply and as fast as the other bike, but in some ways I prefer that. I feel the other one's almost too twitchy. It becomes hard to control when you're trying to go through areas like this. You end up over. You just press the button, the next thing you know, you're facing a direction you didn't quite want to go to. Alright, the mic's back on. I'm going to go ahead and do a hard save for bank check because I'm kind of where I want to be anyways. Whatever. So that if the bank doesn't have what I want, there's another bank in the desert area, but this one's already kind of cleared out, and for some reason the zombies aren't respawning in this area, and I have to take time to clear them out over there. Was that a bird? Yeah, it was a bird. This way I just head over to the bank right now. If it's at a good price, seems like it's low. I didn't check it in time from the previous night to right now. This is the first time actually checking it. The previous 12-hour mark, they were at 28. So, oops, I don't know where I'm going. I'm taking the long way around, wasting time. But yeah, as explained before, my wife called me. Is that the third boss, that dungeon has those infrared sensors. You need the infrared sensors to make drones. Drones are part of the automation in this game. Once you set up a base facility correctly, oh, I break for bacon. I want to find more of the pigs because you need more of those for actual upgrades now. As you see, the pig skins, and they seem to be a little bit rarer. I don't know why. They are. Anyways, the drones are for the actual automation. Once you get a good base set up and you got everything where you want them to be, the drones will go out and collect things, refill things, repair things. As long as you can, what you want to do is you have several drones working in concert together, and then at which point you do very, very little for a base. Then you're basically setting up bases in different places for this automation setup. For the high concentration stuff. For example, when you stick oil refineries next to the, or oil drillers, I should say, next to the refinery in the desert area, then that's a high yield area. You're going to get like 5 or 6 times more oil per time frame. So these did go up. They went from 28 to 33s. Would have behooved me to come over here and buy them at 28 earlier, but I didn't. But I know where they're at now. It didn't go down. I was hoping it would. But I've seen them, seen the price change drastically at the bank. At one point, 12-hour period, they were like 50 something, and the next period they went down to 4. And I was like, oh, okay. So they can swing wildly, although you've seen it just swing in between 2 to 4. That seems to be the typical swing. There are a few weird ones where it just it's like a massive reset. I don't know when or why that happens, but when it does, you use that to your advantage. So, I had stopped myself over here. This way I can cut myself across to going all the way over here because I really don't need to be over here. But I'm going to go ahead and end where I'm at now. I'll probably reload from my last save, which is not going to be by the bank. I know where it's at, and I'm not going to redo it. I could have made some more money, but I just don't feel like doing the Horde Night over again and rebuilding all that. I knew since I was going to be doing the rebuilding, I probably shouldn't have worried about that previous bank check, which is why I just went ahead and saved over it. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. For the day, the goals to finish this up, like I said, move along the main storyline, maybe hit up one of the magnesium mines. So main storyline, magnesium mines, to get some magnesium, to get some duraluminum, to do some more upgrades, get the books. I don't think I'll have enough time to get to the third boss. I do want to get some more key cards for the third boss, which is doing some of the sewers in the desert area. And I mean, you can get it from anywhere, but like I said, I try and maximize it by getting it off those half giant crawlers in the sewers. Makes it a little easier. They drop them at a decent enough of a chance versus other things. Those in the care packages, and there's a few care packages in the mines. So I'm hoping to get some key cards out of those. And you just need to get as many of those for the third boss. Ideally, like I said, I'm going to do the third boss. If not, probably, I won't get around today. The next day, it would be pretty optimistic, but that'd be day 8, but the day 9 for sure. I don't want to go past that. As I said, I want to get everything set up in my base in terms of the mayor's house for the whatchamacallit, the next set of tier 3 zombies that are going through. So I want to have the drill to get everything upgraded for that. And I need to also get the books and everything else upgraded for the trap modification, so my traps start doing more damage and just provide more power and everything else. So there's a few things I need to get doing as goals, and I would like to have those all done in the next 2 to 3 days of in-game time. And then that way I can start focusing back on the main storyline and not really worried about base building and per se for now. But yeah, all right. You guys have fun. I'll see you guys in a moment. Like I said, I gotta head out, and my processing of that video is still going, so that's how long it takes. So hopefully you'll see day 6 here soon on YouTube. But see you in a moment. All right, I'm back at it. Resume from my last save spot before I went to the bank. As soon as I popped in, 2 wolves jumped on me. I had to go kill them real quick. But I'm like, oh, I just see some few horn mighty nodes here. Might as well just grab those while I'm here. I know. Shinies. I saw a fox go right off over here too. I also realized I forgot I didn't forget. I put it up, my fishing gear, and I was thinking about what I might want to do, and fishing in the desert to get the other 3 types of fish wouldn't be a bad thing either. Let's get back to my bike. As I said before, I really need to move along with the main storyline, so let's do that right now. Ideally, like I said, I would prefer to try and get that as close to finished as possible. Where was it I wanted to be at to cross? Do I want to go? I don't want to go all the way back to my place. I can go back. I can go along the southern route. That's fine.
Maybe we should go for a swim.
Oh, Crocs. Gators, whatever. Animal fat again. I don't think the female deer have animal fat. Oh, they do. Okay. I really wish there was a wider zoom. You get it on the
You can't just leave me behind.
wider zoom on the armored vehicle, especially when you start building upon it. What is it going after? Oh, a rabbit. Also, always try and leave your vehicle's light on. It doesn't drain anything to do so, but it makes it a whole lot easier to find. Okay. Oops. Another gator, why not? All sorts of stuff over here. Okay then. I always find the physics funny of everything going flying. I can definitely take this time to stock up on stuff. Okay. Do I get, how many arrows do I have? Oh, I definitely need more of those. Let's hit up another ore node. And my follower, yep, they're empty, so that's good.
We found a lot, but none of it seems useful.
I guess I'll be killing this rabbit and this wolf again. Let's see. Arrows. I thought I had, nope, I guess I didn't get any branches. Alrighty. Yeah, now I'm doing these on 3 hits. I think I was still at 4 before. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, much better. And the bigger ones I was doing in 5 hits. So they should be 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So upgrading. Cut some time off on my harvesting again. That's the whole point. Since I was low on arrows, there we go. That's a bit better for now. Do I cut across here? Just go, yeah, I'll cut across here. I will have to hit up some nodes in the desert to get some pieces of aluminum. Because I'm starting to get a little bit low on the... Oh, this is not good. That's too high of a hill there for me to go straight up on. Okay, and then I can go across from here to there. Before I do, I'll need to get off the bike and drink my cola and give some to my... Really?
This is definitely the taste.
Just barely saw that one in time. Yeah, might as well do that now. Why didn't it drink it? Exchange. Sort, I guess they're running out. No, no. Oh, no, they don't do that. Sort. Sure, they can hold some of this stuff. That's fine. I don't like giving them things with calories, though. That becomes problematic. And, okay. Just head straight for there for the most part.
I'll drive next time.
No! No! Seriously? This game. I gotta run all the way back up there. Okay, at least I got my arrow back. Okay, whatever. Just come at me, wolf. I got off on it. Oh, there it is up there. I didn't think it would just go flying like that. Yeah, it's a good enough spot. Take it over there from here. And there we go. So unfortunately, I'm down to about half the health of my vehicle, but it only takes one piece of aluminum to fix it because magic, I guess. There's a rhino, but there is, ooh, there's the giants in this area look like that. They got flamethrowers. They're actually pretty easy to deal with. They don't activate their flamethrower out often. You just shoot them from a distance, really easy.
My body feels stiff.
Pretty easy to separate them as well. Okay. Should have gotten a piece of aluminum. That's all I was looking for. Now I'll just walk up and ta-da! It's fixed. Actually, let me go ahead and store some of this stuff in here. These pieces that I don't think I need. Well, like I said, part of me wants to go to the magnesium mine so I can get some duraluminum. But that, I think the main quest sends me over to it. Yeah, it does. For the first one, not the second one, though. Although I do like... Aw, man, the duck ran away. Hitting these mines up anyways. The little nodes along the way so I can get some magnesium out of it. Sure. That's the hope. It's not often. It's pretty rare, actually, to get it out of there. It just does kind of stink, but whatever. I'm also hoping to spot a mutant lion. That'd be great to find. It could be anywhere, so... You know, they're always male. They're not the female. And they're just bigger. Not that hard to defeat, just like any of the other animals. But they do take quite a few hits to go down. There's a female. Well, here's the radar site. Let's come over here.
The desert environment is extreme.
There are
Ammunition
going to be
Encyclopedia.
a few sets of
That's the
heavies in
treasure book
here.
that tells everything about ammunition.
Let's just go ahead and start clearing this out.
Surviving here will require a lot of preparation.
At least get to the part where I have the next shelter ready to go. For fast travel.
Be careful.
All right.
Pretty disgusting.
Sorry, I had a scratch. Oops. Forgot about those guys exploding. But, like I said, they don't do a whole lot in and of themselves. It's when there's a whole lot of them. Also said I need to get... I come this way to clear this out. This direction. Seems to be easier. There's also... need to get the sewers for the Dobermans. Some pieces of iron out of this stuff. It's nice. Get some oil out of that. I should start bringing over some of the zombies. Yep. As I get curious to what the noise is. And now we're into the tier 3 soldier zombies. Which, again, do lots of damage and have lots of hit points.
The enemy is too strong.
Yep, she already went down. I just want her to be a speed bump, and she is. Although I really don't need her. The idea is that maybe she gets some executions off before going down. And if they don't, which, face it, they really don't. Even when this is a 4% chance, it just doesn't happen often.
Things aren't.
Then, oh well. So the big one is that group of 3 right there, flamethrower guys. That's why I didn't come up to the side, because I know the moment I hit that, was going to loot that Jeep right there, it tends to over aggro all this area. So that's why I came from a further direction. I was trying to grab the arrow. Let's see what starts to come over here. That's why I pull them slower. Just... Alright, I'm going to have her sit back over here. So she doesn't over aggro pull stuff by running forward when I don't want them to do that. Should be able to loot this now as long as there's no alarm. Should pull that one. Should get a couple of... it got a couple of the elites interested. Oh, there's a goat. See, if you break that one down, all that comes, plus what I've fought in before, which is a whole lot. Let's see if these start wandering back. Are you kidding me? Come at me, you goat. Die, spawn of Baphomet. Sorry if anybody
Desert animals.
plays other games, you
Their
know what I'm talking
survival
about.
skills are truly amazing.
Just trying to see if they wander back while doing other things. See if I can get some seeds out of these bushes, too. Ooh, yeah. Seeds, good. So the desert's got a lot of bushes.
Truly, the soil of this desert presents an extreme environment.
And these are the parts that give you branches. Mostly. That one time it gave me a copper wire. So those don't always give out copper wires. Okay. Let's see here. Who can I shoot? Some of these have gone back a little bit. Might be able to keep them spaced out. I just want... Oh, that's great.
To get stronger, we need to
Good pull. So I get the easy guys here. And one of the heavies by himself. Just got to be a bit more cautious. Like I said, if it's just one, these guys are easy. There we go. I saw one of mine go into the wall there, but I guess not. See if I can get just this one coming at me. By crouching and make my noise lower. Oh, I got a mini wave on me.
Shall we warm up a bit?
No, I'm not as worried about her joining in on the fun. But she's... Oh, she went invincible. That's good. That's why I like the Bible on her.
They should drop some good equipment.
There we go. The Francis Bible, just that extra invincibility chance on them is really good. Make them a better speed bump meat shield. Because not taking damage means you're not dying. Okay, so there's just one guy left up here in terms of the heavies. Now there's a... I don't know if there's another spawn, but there's just a lot of zombies in this military base.
Let's take it easy. I can't hold on any
Yep,
longer.
just basically killed her because she just stood in the fire. Because that's what dumb followers do.
Let's not repeat the same mistake next time.
That's why they become less and less relevant as things progress. They're really only useful for cheesing the bosses by holding the door open with their bodies. Basically it. I'll take the manure. Trying to get some of these zombies over here to the right, and there's more to the left. There's a bunch up here. Just clear them out. Was that a mini horde zombie still? Probably. There should all be military zombies in here. I remember right. Just about. Maybe a couple of jumpers. Or the punk rock guys. But it should be these fatties soldiers, these big guys. Very few of the skinny ones, which are going to be the lower end tier ones. There we go. Take that first. Clear out these barrels. That way, if I break down stuff, I can break down these crude oil barrels for fuel. Okay, that works. And these are just painted on doors. You can actually go into them. The buildings don't have much in them. They're not horrible. You can actually use, again, this spot for a base. This is where the key card is for the next boss. I don't actually have a key card. Haven't found one yet. Obviously, I haven't been in here for very long, this whole desert area, because you have to be in the desert area for the key card to drop. Let's clear out all the stuff around here first, so I don't have to, there's a jumper. Some up on that hill behind me. That's where this guy came from. I was trying not to go too far up there. They just want to sit over there, that's fine. That's the other reason to have them. They, for some reason, the zombies just stay distracted on them and keep hitting them for no particular reason. Which means I get to do one-on-ones instead of using a lot more shots everywhere. Stop moving your head around so much. Come after me now, buddy.
I need backup. It's important to identify our weaknesses.
There's like a missing arrow still. Yeah, I'm down some. It's fine. Break something. See if there's any zombies that come out for us. Yep, some did. And there's some up there. Okay, that's explode. I thought that was a flamethrower. I see the orange and I start getting worried.
We can do better next time. Don't give up. Didn't you hear that?
All right. Don't need to go in here, but there are some things that are in here that I like to get. Just lots of ammo and some resources.
It's important to identify our weaknesses.
Ooh. Yellow one. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh. All right, back to kiting. Just so many of these guys. Is that all my arrows back up? I don't think so. Missing quite a few
It's
arrows.
time to show our strength. Let's catch our breath here. It's too dangerous.
Stupid screamer. Tier 2 Screamer, too. There we go.
We have the strength to overcome this defeat.
That should be, yep, the front side. And just getting some ammo. And coil box. Ooh, a fortress coil.
Shall we take a breather for a moment?
Get out of the way, you stupid follower. Wait, where did the arrows from that one dude that was up here go? Oh, that's lame. I blew his head up right here. And they just poofed. That happens. Yeah, junk. Okay. There is some stuff to get up here. I need to clear out around here first.
Something's going
And
down.
then there's a whole mess of them in there. It's actually better if I clear out the inside, the outside first, all the way around. Oh, no wonder these guys are dying. I need to repair my crossbow. So right now it's at 398, it's 400 damage. So I've lost 150 damage a shot, which if I'm doing headshots is about 300 damage repair. And now I'm back up to 564 instead of 400. So that's quite a bit. This is one of those punk rock ones. Just saying what's up here. I can't believe I missed it twice, actually. Okay, I seem to be... Why did it fly up? Straight up in the air. I'm gonna find all my arrows I shot off.
I'm running low on HP.
Pretty sure a couple went over here, but I guess not. So, I don't want. There's another group of heavies. I don't remember which side they are on, though. I don't... The thing is, if I go loot those trucks for their ammo, it's going to pull all of them out of these buildings. I just want to get the ones that are around the radar site. Because if once I go in, the ones on the outside will pouring box bin. I've had that happen before where I died, so it's better just to clear everything out. Is there anything up here besides floating boxes? Can't remember. No, just a floating boxes you can break down. Okay. Again, overall, not a bad place to build a base. I thought there was more. Did they change this? Trying to get these before the other ones come over and then run away before I keep aggroing more with my guy. Because she's going to run out there. Like a loon. Alright. Should eat protection stuff. I could give her some of that
Never tasted
too.
anything better than this. To survive, we need to keep moving.
Okay. Back up. Yeah, there's going to be a lot that pours out. Oh, yay, for a free kill. More of that, please? I guess not. I just get the one. Okay, whatever. This is not even half of them. It's just good 30 plus zombies in that one room. It's just... Hey guys, yeah, sorry for the jarring cut over here. Turns out my recording software crashed. It happens. It's been happening for the last few months. This is where I got to. Is the beginning of this hour 3. I'll probably reload it and start the next video from here. But let me explain what happened. So basically, the recording software crashed. I've had it happening for the past 3 months. I don't know why. All the recording softwares I've tried have crashed. They all record easily 30 minutes, no problem. It's usually up to an hour, but after an hour, poof, I have no idea why or where it crashes, and it just does. Sometimes I'll go 2 hours, no problem. Other times it won't go that long. I've had different segments that you've watched in other videos go pretty far without it crashing at all. I've had a lot of shorter segments too because I do a lot of save scumming. I have life that intrudes. I try and keep these segments as long as possible. Today I had a really long segment. Most of the time I was recording. I wasn't doing any save scumming. I was just going through the main storyline mission, picking up the books. There was no need to save scum. I wasn't running in any sewers. Didn't kill any bosses. You saw me come down here from the beginning of the morning, check the bank, head over here, and just follow the storyline. Hit the fishing stuff up. I think I did that the day before, I can't remember. But then I came and did the radar site. That's where I got cut out after the radar site. We picked up the book from the shipyard. Picked up the books from in this area, this town, this desert town. Came down here, rescued Jasmine Taylor, the shelter from the survivor for this shelter from the refinery. Grabbed the book in here and progressed with the storyline. Got the book in the school up in here in this little town, which also gets the diode and the silicon, which is 2 items you need to go into the mine to bring the broken parts together and then bring it back to her, and then you can go back to the radar and fix it after you kill the boss that's down there, David, which is what I had planned on doing on day 8, and that's my plan. Basically, I pushed this as far as I can go, hour 22 or so, and then drove my butt here as fast as possible. Didn't really adjust anything here. I did make some trap modifications, but I was not able to put them in before the horde wave started. I'll put them in afterwards. They're there now, but I added the damage traps modification blade. Other than that, yeah, there's nothing else. I don't. Did I put in this bike the night before? I can't remember if I did it earlier or not. I don't know if I basically now have these 9 out of the 10 windmills going to that last one, and a bike if I need to add extra power. This was a giant night, so day 7 brings giants. It gives me 3 on legend. So at the 1 hour mark, I was sitting here up here watching it and doing things, basically just upgrading my gear. So I got my gear all the way upgraded, plus 6 on some of these. I had to get some fishing done, I think, and break down some few things, some tier 4 gear, so I can get some magnesium and stuff like that to get the duraluminum made to do the upgrades. Also was building out this, get some seeds and stuff and building all those and upgrading them all the way with the botanist, because I did get some books when I did all this. This area had several books, so I was able to get a lot of this completed. The senior researcher, the vehicle researcher, the senior chemist, the senior blacksmith, the botanist, a couple things off of here, the secret agent, the champion boxer, which now brings my evasion rate up to over 60%. With the food buffs and a few other things, I'll start hitting 70-80% evasion rate, and with that and the invincibility chance, I will be having a hard time being killed on legend mode. Yeah, that's my goal, and to get the evasion rate as high as possible. I'll get there eventually with everything. Other than that, I mean, if I really, really want to, I can get the safety spear, which has a bunch of evasion rate too. But then that pushes me into melee. But if I'm 100% evasion rate, it doesn't really matter, right? I have to look at a couple things. Maybe I'll mess with that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But yeah. Right now, like I said, I have to apologize. I lost all that footage. I could have gone back to before. I do have, if I pull up my saves here, at this big check it earlier, but it's at 7 in the morning that day, and I think it was like 11 or noon. So I was going through the radar site. So this is much earlier, and I would have to redo. This was even later. So when I looked at the end of the last footage, I think it was at 11 or noon. This is at 15. So you either lose 6 hours of gameplay or replay another 3 to 4 hours. And I was just like, even if I start here, I'm still replaying up to this point, right? I'm still, for me, that's that whole half a game I'm replaying all over or more. And I'm not sure if I find that worthwhile to do. It really was not an eventful day. It's just going through the main storyline mission and picking up books. The only things I was showing is a few tips and tricks of how to, in certain places like the refinery here, you don't have to actually clear out everything. If you see where something's supposed to be at, you can build staircases and hop over walls and deal with less zombies. And it's especially important to try and avoid, when you're trying to do as much as you can, the heavies, especially on legends. But this early in the game, while, like I said, my damage is pretty significant, 570 points with this crossbow upgraded, it still takes me 30, 40 shots, headshots to these heavies, those flame heavies that are in there. I don't know if you were watching earlier and how many I fought, but it takes a lot to take them down. They can still kill me, and there's 3 of them in every spawn in the desert. So, of course, if you're on normal, it would take 5 or 6 headshots with this much damage. It's just that much of a difference. It really is that much of a difference. So, and you only fight 1, you're not fighting 3, right? So it's a lot harder on Legends. The whole point of it being Legend, less resources, everything's harder to get, everything is harder to kill, takes more time to kill it. Oh, it looks like kind of like the zombies, the mini wave coming through, killing them. I'm going to go ahead and reload from the quick save that I last had as I was loading in to start explaining this, and that's going to start the day of the next video recording. And leave it at that. I'm not going to replay it. Like I said, it is what it is. But I will say, stay tuned for the day 8 one. I will plan on killing the 3rd boss there. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I appreciate for the understanding, and I hope you enjoyed what you could out of this one. Thanks, guys. Bye.